let's take our attention to the Royals. And at this time on a Sunday morning, as always good to talk to this man, former Royal editor for the Sun newspaper, never backward at coming forwards about what he thinks about what some of the Royals are up to. Charlie Ray, morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Cristo.
Now, I'm looking forward to keeping up with Meghan and Harry, which seems to be the new reality show, which I think is only a matter of time that we're going to get up with. Or maybe it would be Harry and Meghan Island. That could work as well. Or the only way is Montecito. Maybe that would be a better title for it. I don't know. I'm putting my TV hat on here, trying to think of what would be a good title for this show. Because front page of the Express this morning, reporting that Harry and Meghan, who of course are desperate to be left alone, desperate just to live their lives in their £100 million Netflix deal, apparently Harry's going to be meeting the Queen and bringing a film crew.
Well, yes. I doubt very much that the film crew are going to get past the gates of Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. Harry is bringing a film crew. He is coming to Nottingham later this year, around about November, I think, where he's going to film the start of the Invictus Games. Harry, as you know, has quit the royal family, and he's got no more association with any of his regiments.
Can I just say, Phil sent us a very good tweet this morning saying, "I despair. I thought Harry was having paternity leave. Does he ever do anything he says?"
No, well, exactly. We thought he was away. I suspect as well that by the time November comes, that the paternity leave will be over. I mean, he's busy working on his book at the moment, so he's doing this Invictus Games as a G-up for the games which were cancelled this year because of COVID, like many other things. They're going to take place next year. And in that weekend, he's hoping to grab a few minutes with his grandmother. But I can assure you there is no way that film crew is going to be allowed to.
But I can assure you he's asked.
He could well have asked.
Of course he's asked. Of course.
I doubt very much they're going to say yes. And you're right. Listening to your conversation earlier on, I mean, clearly this is not just a one-off event, this Nottingham thing. This is the film crew that's following him around. There's going to be some sort of longer documentary of his life. It's another example of him and his wife, breaching their own privacy again. And I can hardly wait. I'm sitting here with bated breath. Please bring it on. Let me see another load of old woke stuff and nonsense.
As we were saying before, though, and, Charlie, I don't need to explain to you how the rule book works on these things. I mean, you invented the rule book on these things, actually, in fairness. But the reason that a documentary or a book will be relevant is because there will be a revelation in it that we haven't heard before. Otherwise, why would anyone buy the book? Why would anyone watch the documentary? So they are going to have to keep either breaching confidences or continuing to either or come up with new things that they're upset about in order to make us interested. Otherwise, Netflix haven't paid $100 million because they're not going to find out something new.
No, you're absolutely right. This so-called memoir that he's supposed to be writing is coming out next year, which coincides with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Nice move, Harry. Nice move. It will have some sort of revelation in there because he is being paid a lot of money for it. The Netflix thing is all part of the £100 million deal, and they will be wanting. You're absolutely right. They'll be wanting something as well that will be that will get the publicity machine going. That will get us all talking about Harry and Meghan and their poor life living in their £11 million home in Montecito.
Yeah, or it will be something more that we'll find out about what happened after Diana died. Or it'll be something more that we find out about Charles's neglect of him. Or it'll be something else we'll find out about his relationship with William. Otherwise, there's no point in him doing it. There is literally, that's what the $100 million is paying for. The $100 million is not paying, as worthy as it is, to find out how the Invictus Games are put together. As valid and as actually great a cause as that is, and fair play to him for that.
The Invictus Games are part of this whatever this documentary is, following him around for, it's part of it. And it is the only association he has left with anything to do with the military.
it's a really sad state of affairs. But then not for them, I suppose, not for them, and that's really, I think, what matters. And as you know, I do love her. I love her naked ambition, and I do love someone who's clawed their way to the top. You know, mediocre actress takes over the world. As you know, Ava Peron, one of my favourite idols. So I always love Meghan for that reason. I'm not sure she'd take this as a compliment, though, I have to be honest.